Daybreak weather, sponsored by Nestlé Cereals. Proudly waving the banner for whole grain.
Well, there's looking to be plenty of cloud as we head into a new week, but the cloud will bring some good news in the form of higher than normal temperatures. It's going to stay mild for the time of year, and many overnight frosts will be kept at bay. So it's not all bad, even with the lack of sunshine. A cold and frosty start through the north and the west, particularly through parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England. Here, temperatures dropped as low as -5 and -6 through Cumbria in the last few hours, and mist and fog. Thick fog will take time to clear, particularly through the central lowlands of Scotland. Through these zones, maybe some poor visibility for a time. Away from the mist and fog this morning, the compensation will be clear, crisp blue skies, some stunning sunshine despite the low temperatures and such a cold start. Further south and east, more cloud cover generally, and with the thicker cloud, early frost and fog will be kept at bay, but very misty, murky and grey first thing, and the thicker cloud through the east could produce just the odd spot of light rain or drizzle. With the northeasterly wind as well, a chilly feel in these zones, even though temperatures will start off into double figures. Through the course of the afternoon, well, the mist and the fog through the central belt of Scotland could take a time to clear. Otherwise, through the rest of the north and the west, fine and beautifully bright, clear and crisp, a decent autumn day, but it will feel a little nippy. And then through England and Wales, generally, the further south and east you go, the more cloud cover. Thick, low cloud producing spots of drizzle and just highs of 13 degrees today. So temperatures on the measly side, it will feel nippy, it will feel cold. Come this evening and overnight, some mist and fog will redevelop through the north and the west, but generally with the cloud cover, frost will be kept at bay. Find out what's in store for the next 5 days on our website, itv.com/daybreak.
Before 7 this morning, we'll be talking to Miss World. Miss Venezuela will be with us. Oh, she's cheered up a bit now, and I certainly hope she's wearing that great big pink dress. Be quite a sight at this time in the morning. She is pleasing on the eye, isn't she? As you'd hope for a Miss World.
That's generally the idea, that's right. Apparently, folks, another fascinating survey in the papers today, in the Sun, telling us which ladies in which parts of the country have the best bits, basically. Right. It says here, nice brum, obviously. Birmingham girls have the best bodies in Britain, apparently, with Kat Daly being the poster girl for that. It says size 8 and under in Belfast. It uses a tiny little picture of me. Sadly, that's not always the case for me, size-wise, but still, it's a perfect size, apparently, in Belfast. The curviest women, size 16, are in Sheffield.
Interesting stuff,
isn't it?
I think they might have made it up myself, but it's a good read anyway, I must say. We're asking you as a nod to this, what part of your body you're most proud of. If you want to put your geographical location, then so much the better. Already some of you have contributed on the Facebook page. Lisa Yabsley likes her own bottom. It's a chance to celebrate your own good bits. She says, my bottom. Kirsty McLaughlin likes her own eyes. Sharon Loma says her own big toe is too big, but we don't want to have you criticising your body parts. Here, you celebrate what's good about your body.
Yes.
Mavis Nye likes her hair. Lee Young, I'm from Liverpool and my boobs are all right, like, she says. My legs are the best feature, my hair the worst, my bum keeps getting ogled, my blue eyes tend to make people go gooey. As for my boobs, they're actually getting bigger. That's from Paul Roger. Thanks for that. If you do let us know, if you're 18 or over, text us on 67890, cost you 25p plus your standard network charge.
You can email us, daybreak@itv.com, and go to our Facebook page. Apparently, the best legs are in the northeast. Did you know that? The flattest chests, Preston and Redditch. Best arms and shoulders, Manchester. Let's just see if that's the case, yeah.
It is 6:30 now on Daybreak.
Coming up in the next half hour, we'll get the latest on the investigation into the M5 crash and hear from some of those who were involved in the accident on Friday night.
Also on the show, live in Sydney, where we've sent 100 lucky Daybreak viewers. Let's get the news now. Tasman.
Thank you, Adrian. Good morning. Friends and family of the 7 people killed in Friday night's crash on the M5 have been paying tribute to the victims, among them a father and daughter. Crash investigators in Somerset are still trying to establish whether smoke from fireworks caused the pile-up. Our chief correspondent Richard Gaisford reports.
The M5 opened this morning in both directions. The tarmac resurfaced, but the memory of this tragedy won't be easily erased. Anthony and Pamela Adams from Newport in South Wales died as they returned home from visiting their daughter and grandchildren. Teenager Emma Barton's thought to be in a coma, unaware her father Michael and older sister Maggie were killed. Her boyfriend Chris Burrell was also injured. 2 lorry drivers from Cornwall are also thought to be amongst the dead. One of them, Terry Bryce, is thought to have 5 children. His daughter Jessica paid tribute to him on Twitter. Central to the investigation, the weather conditions on Friday night and the proximity to the motorway of the firework display at Taunton's Rugby Club. The organisers say all possible safety checks were carried out. A statement on the club's website said their thoughts and prayers were with those affected.